keeps on bringing them. So let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And welcome again to Good Morning Experts. And now it's time for our masterclass of the day. And to help us with that is not just anybody. Let me tell you, this gentleman is an international trainer that comes to us with over 40 years of experience. He's a six-figure ring earner and has become the Pioneer Region's first individual member to become a member of the 𝗍𝗄𝐶, that is Executive Leadership Council. And I'm here to tell you, he doesn't stop there. He enjoys leading from the front. He's also one of not one of the, but the first shareholder in the US of A. Did he stop there? Absolutely not. He likes leading from the front, as I said, and he is now also one of our newest platinum shareholders in the Experior Financial Group Experience. And I give to you now none other than the man known to this village as everybody's coach. Who better to give you Coach Erik's play of the day than the man himself, Coach Erik Robinson.
Great morning. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Take it away. The ball is yours.
You did that thing. Let's go. Let's clap it up. Give it up for Minister Monica again. Yes. And thank you, Troy, for that amazing introduction. If you're watching online, don't turn that dial. Today's special. Today got something special. Today, champions, it's President's Day. And President's Day, we celebrate the leaders. We celebrate the leaders. But here's the problem. Y'all want to know the problem?
Not all leaders are good leaders.
No, that's close. That's one of them. That is one of them. But I'm going to talk. Let's go down your road. Let's talk you. See, most of y'all think you're leading. You think you're executing.
Mm-hmm.
You think you're 7, maybe an 8 out of 10. But the science says you're not. And today I'm going to show you the gap. Today's not about beating you up, okay? It's not about making you feel small. It's about waking you up to understanding. Because here's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. You can't fix what you can't see.
Gotta fix it.
And most producers, they can't see their blind spots. So I'm going to give you today, in today's master class, I'm going to give you 8 behavior gaps that's costing you AOAs and applications. 8 gaps, y'all. If you understand these, that's costing you AOAs and applications. Now, let me let you know, this ain't theory. Everything I'm going to give you to y'all today is really research-backed. The pattern is proven. The science is proven. And this is what separates the top 1%. This is what separates the top 1%. If you're ready, say, I'm ready.
Ready.
We ready. But I hope y'all really ready today, because if y'all get this, it's going to change some of y'all lives. You're trying to make 2026 impactful. And I want to shout out the ladies who came to the Built Differently. Y'all don't know what's going to happen this Wednesday. It's going to be phenomenal. Like, those who participate in Built Differently, y'all are going to see something change in your life. Watch, I'm telling y'all, watch what happens over the next 60 to 90 days with those who attended to Built Differently. Y'all don't even know what's coming. Y'all don't know what's coming. Y'all took the DNA assessment. Watch how that. Wait till y'all get it back. Wait till y'all see what's going on with it. Ooh, built on science. So, let's jump into that. Let's jump right into this 8 points. Number one is the perception gap. The perception gap. Now, some of y'all say, Eric, what is the perception gap? Here's the thing. Research shows that 87% of people rate themselves above average. How many of y'all think y'all above average? Everybody's hands should go up. And they stay there. But 87% of people say they're above average, but we know that's statistically impossible. Are y'all with me? 87 can't be above average because the average is 50%. If everybody's above average, who's average? Who's below average? Are y'all with me? Here's what agents say. Let me give y'all an example so you can kind of put it in perspective. Most agents say, I'm great at follow-up. If you take a survey, take a study, they say, I'm great at follow-up. But the fact says, based off of CRM data, when you're tracking it, 62% of leads go cold after one call. On a scale of 1 to 10, tell me where you think you rate in follow-up. Put it in the chat. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being great, I have a real bona fide CRM follow-up system. 0 is the number, or 1. 1 means I ain't really got a system. 5 is, yeah, I kind of write it down. I do it off my top of my head, off the dome. Scale of 1 to 10, where do you think you rate in terms of your follow-up? Where do you rate in terms of follow-up? Scale of 1 to 10. Now, let me ask y'all this. How many of y'all have a real dedicated CRM system? A Y for yes and an N for no. Like you got a dedicated CRM system. I can say right now, pull up your CRM system and I know y'all got experience. We got the CRM in the back office, but you ain't got no leads in there. You ain't got none of your names in there. So let's don't play no games. Don't say I got the CRM system because I'm paying my $30, $40, but you ain't putting no names in there. How many of y'all got a CRM system right now that and CRM stands for Customer Relations Management. You got a actually bona fide tracking system that all of your leads, not some, not a lot, that you can say, I'm going to say all is 80% or more. 80% or more of your leads are in a actual follow-up system. Yes or no, that you can go right now and you can show me like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 names and numbers. And your phone don't count. iPhone CRM don't count. Android CRM don't count. Unless it's in a CRM app inside your phone. That's a difference. But guess what? I got 3 CRM apps on my phone and my names ain't in the app. My name's in the regular phone book. So don't lie to yourself. Eric, you ain't lying. This is a mirror today. Are y'all catching me? Because I can say, Eric, I got the lead app. Y'all know I got a Hugs Media. I own my own company, a marketing company that I own. And my names ain't in there either. And the app's on my phone and I own the company. My name still ain't in there. So let me see. What's the chat saying? Somebody, Minister Moni, give me some answers. What we getting with this? What's some of the numbers you're seeing out there?
1
in terms of follow-up.
5, 5, 1, 8, 7, 5, 5, 2, 4, 5. That's it.
All right, and what about the CRM system? What are they saying with the CRM when it comes to CRM system? We should get more yeses, more no's?
100% no. Oh, I'm sorry. One person did say yes, but it should be no.
Y'all realize we can stop the call right
Can't mess
there.
with the team captain.
Y'all realize we can stop the call right here and your income will go up tremendously right there. That's a gap. I told y'all I'm gonna talk to some of the gaps. Now, I can't make you feel the gap. We're gonna expose the gaps. And it's not a bad thing. You can't improve what you don't know. Are y'all with me? You see, I'm gonna share this. The ladies, can I just give a little tidbit to some of the people out there, some of the guys and some of the people who didn't attend?
Yes.
Yes. Don't say no name.
All right. No, we don't say the name. This is just a general concept applied across the board. Across the board, and I'm not going to talk about the DNA index. That's what y'all took. I'm gonna talk about the pre-assessment because we took some things. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the Built Differently is all about science and data, and we take the data and take the science and we scrub it, and trust me. But one of the things that came across the board was the gaps where you think you are and where you are. There's a huge gap there. And I'm telling y'all, that's across the board. If you learn, and most of y'all don't see the blind spots. So I just gave y'all one blind spot right there. Your income can go up exponentially just by closing that gap. Most sales don't happen till after the fourth call. And most of y'all don't even have a way to follow up for any, you don't have a ironclad follow-up system. So therefore, you're never usually not getting to the fourth sale. So remember, John Smith, the client, agent, whoever, AOA or application, is going to need about 4 touches. He doesn't have to get 4 touches from the same person. I could talk to Dr. Mark, and then I could go talk to somebody at another insurance firm company. Then I could go talk to somebody else. And then I can follow back up and run into Troy. And this is the 4th time I heard about it. And now I signed up with Troy. Because Dr. Mark didn't say nothing. The person at the other 2 companies didn't say nothing. And now I run into Troy. See, it's 4 touches for me. The problem is there's only 1 touch for you. So now Troy thinks he's a superstar because he got that John off that 1 touch. He didn't realize John had been touched 4 other times before he got to you. And so you are running on a false pretense that, hey man, I'm closing when I touch him. No. You just happen to be lucky that nobody else touched him. Because if Dr. Mark would have touched him 4 times, they would never made it to Troy. Are y'all catching me? I'm giving y'all some high-level stuff. I used to train my salespeople. You got to ask for the close about 6 or 7 times before they buy. So in my sales process, and when I sold cars, we actually have a close. We touched them 6 or 7 times before they left the dealership. We asked them to buy. I call them mini closes, M-I-N-I, not M-A-N-Y. Mini closes. Hey, Mr. Jones, hey, you know what? Here's a trial close. When you take the car home, you're going to park it in the garage or you're going to park it in your driveway? I'm asking that early. Well, I ain't got to drive, live in an apartment complex. Oh, no problem. Okay, so now I already closed them when you purchase the car, right? Mr. Jones, hey, who else? Is anybody else going to be involved to help you select the color in the model? No, it's just me. Okay, bam. Because mentally, now I got her thinking she's going to select a color in the model. Does she need anybody else? That's another small close. And before you know it, by the time the day's over, I'd have touched her and asked her to buy several times without saying, buy now, buy now, buy now. So y'all understand the power of the green sheet. It's asking mid-trial closes along the way. So by the time you get to the end, all you got to say, hey, you want to keep going? Yeah, let me keep going. And before they know it, whoop, 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 bing, they already said, hey, let's see if you can get qualified. You never said, buy insurance. See, I'm giving y'all, but see, y'all don't understand the psychology behind it. So I want to slow down and give y'all the psychology because some of y'all are missing the gaps. And what was evident in that survey, in the pre-survey, not the DNA, that some of y'all was looking for things that's not moving your needle to success. The things you think you needed wasn't what's needed to get you AOAs and applications. It was overwhelming. The things that y'all came in thinking you needed, the where you thought the potholes were not the potholes. So y'all are running into brick walls because you don't know what the brick wall looks like. But ladies, when you come in this Wednesday, we're going to show it to you. Are y'all with me? And some of y'all, I can look in your face. Y'all don't know. Some of y'all, it's hard to contain it because your business is going to go through the roof. Just from that one little, just by knowing where the holes are, where your gaps are. Based off of science, not feelings. The feeling gap, ooh, man, that can leave you lonely. That can leave you broke. The feeling gap, ooh, that destroys nations. Countries have been destroyed over somebody else's feelings, not the truth. Number 2, y'all ready? The execution gap. The difference between what you know and what you do. The execution gap, the difference between what you know and what you do. See, some of y'all can spend 15 hours in a training and only make 3 phone calls. Hold on. What you know? I went to training all week long. Y'all came here all week and been here every day for the last 30 days. But you ain't making no phone calls. There's the execution gap. But Eric, Coach Erik, I'm attending the meetings. I'm getting what you know and what you do. Here's the problem. If nobody this is what leaders, this is what I need y'all to help become better leaders. If you don't point it out to them, people will tend to think what I'm doing is what's needed. Are y'all with me? Remember I told you people don't know what the wrong, they don't see the potholes. So they're filling in a hole that's a lake, bro. You don't have to fill in the lake. It's designed to have a hole and be filled with water. God designed that. So stop trying to fill in the lake. The potholes on the road. You're filling in the ditch. Let the ditch be a ditch. No need to try to fill the ditch up. You ain't gonna drive on in. Right? Are y'all catching? Does that making sense? You're doing the work, but you're doing the wrong work. And you come back home tired. I've been filling in ditches all day long. Like, well, are you planning on driving the tractor? Or you got that car outside. Y'all got a Ferrari. You need to drive it on the road. Are y'all with me? You need that thing on the highway. Stop being in the yard garden when your cars need to be on the highway. And you can get tired. Some of y'all coming out tired and dirty, but your bank account look like this. You ain't did nothing in the last year. Why? Don't know what to do. Can I help somebody out? And please, if you quit, you're going to quit. All right? One thing I realized, people who get offended sometimes quit, but champions, they got to force through it. So I'm going to give y'all championship leadership. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you've been in business, and if you've been with Experior more than 60 days, and you have not acquired your license, or you haven't even taken the test for the license, you're playing games. And leaders, if you got people on your team who have not even taken the test after 60 days, you're allowing them to play games. You playing games as a leader. But coach, oh, that's so hard to say. You're playing games. Ask me how I know. How do you know, coach?
You know.
Because I was the CEO of Parker Brothers. I was playing games, y'all. I was playing dominoes, monopolies, chess, parcheesi, you name it. Scrabble. I was playing more games than you could think of. Why? I signed up to get my exam effects. I'll share it with some of y'all. In March 2020, paid $90. Paid $90 again in June 2020. Play games. I'm going to lied to my wife. Yeah, I'm getting ready to study. I didn't even log in. One time I called them and said, you give me an extension? They're like, bro, you didn't even log in. I'm like, it's COVID. They gave me, what y'all don't see, right? They gave me an extension, like in September some of the time, for free. I didn't even log in again. I signed back up in January. They're like, nah, bro, you got to pay again. January 6, 2021, I signed back up to get my test again. Aurelio Evans, 10 days later, January 16th, said, Eric, take a look at this opportunity experience. He didn't know that I had tried 4 times to sign up and never even logged in. I was playing games. I saw Experior, bam, I was licensed and everything within 2 weeks. I ain't had nobody push, nobody, come on, coach. I ain't had no coach 𝗍𝗿𝗀. I didn't have none of that. I didn't have nobody but my freaking self. I played games for a year. So I'm telling you, if you've been here for 6 months, for 2 months, and you don't have your license, you're playing games. And guess what? You ain't at a casino. You ain't going to hit no jackpot. Are y'all catching me?
Mm-hmm.
You play at the Boys and Girls Club where ain't no money being made. You want to play games, at least go to a casino. That's a execution gap. Are y'all hearing me? That's an execution gap. Leaders, stop letting people fall in the gaps. You got to know how to identify the gaps. And that's where real leadership comes, because when your team start making money, they start executing, whoo. Number 3, consistency gap. Consistency gap. See, some of y'all are good when you're on, but champions are built to maintain. Their discipline is unmatched. Are y'all catching me? That's the difference. You can crush it in January, but then you take your foot off the gas in February. In 60 days, your income reflects it. See, do y'all really know the cycle of this business and pretty much any business? Every business has cycles. Remember I told you the average person needs how many times before they even say yes?
4.
So when you touch somebody, there's typically a 30 to 60-day cycle before they make their decision. Now, some of y'all are like, Eric, but I got these leads. I got them off Indeed, or let's say a new partner. I ran into them, I got these leads off Indeed. Some of y'all are closing the deal. You follow them a couple of times. Yeah, I'm making the sell one. But remember, that person went in on Indeed and applied. They went, this is not the first time they're thinking about an opportunity. Are y'all with me? So you're catching them at the bottom of the funnel. They've already been touched 4, 5, 6 times. Now they're frustrated. They're looking. They're like, let me find the guy who's ready for me. I've been touched so many times. I'm looking for somebody who's ready. So you get them, and now you think, oh, I'm great. No, you just happen to catch them at the bottom of the funnel. But the process is usually a 30-day window. Why do I tell people to make a 90-day run? Because it usually takes 30 days to get this thing ramped up. Because I talked to John, I've talked to Susan, I'm talking to them for a while. Maybe they're ready, maybe they're not ready. It's not like they woke up, I need life insurance today. If they did, that's because somewhere along the line, 30 days or 60 days before, it had already been on their mind. Are y'all with me? They had been seasoned already. It's a process. So when I go to McDonald's, bam, I want my fries. Good, bam. Oh, Five Guys, wherever y'all want to go. Oh, Chick-fil-A. Y'all should all be sending me a card discount coupon or something, right? I'm announcing you. So whatever is your spot. But do y'all realize a farmer planted those potatoes maybe months or years ago? Those potatoes were planted months before you went in and you paid your money and you got the fries right away. It was a process before those fries were ready to be fried. The seed had to be planted. The potato had to be sprouted. And then somebody had to get the potato off the vine, right? And then somebody had to take it a farmer had to take it and go sell it to a grocery store, a super, or someplace. Then McDonald's got their own potato farm. That's why they say this thing's is consistency. They said, let's go buy our own farm. But that's still a process to ship the potatoes, turn it into French fries, cut it up. And then now you got to deliver it to the store, right? And then the store got to take up the bag and somebody got to cook it and fry it. What am I telling you? It's still a process. You just walk in and buy them and think they're instant. Because all you care about instant. See, most of us have been consumers for so long, we don't know what it's like to be a producer. So let me give y'all the production gap. That's what I'm trying to share with you. It's a window. It's a process. When you take your gas off today, you might not see the results of that for 60 days later, 30 days later. And then you're like, Eric, my business ain't doing anything because you took your foot off the gas 30 days ago. Oh, because you're expecting results today instead of continuing to put in the activities. Are y'all with me? Mm-hmm. That's why we say do a 90-day run so you start seeing the results. And then you start seeing the results, you want it again. And the dopamine kicks in, right? Some of y'all, instead of getting dopamine, you're getting Dramamine. You're falling asleep. Oh, my goodness. What's going on? Motion sickness. I'm going back and forth. So let me take me some Dramamine. Just go to sleep. No. Y'all need some caffeine, whatever. Whatever it is. Y'all need some natural instincts. Are y'all catching me? Mm-hmm. You gotta continue. Mash the gas. This is business. That's the difference between sports and business. A lot of people use sports analogies, but most sports have a finish and start time, a start and finish time, right? Mm-hmm. Boxing matches, 12 rounds, 15 rounds, whatever, it's going to be start and finish time. You don't get knocked out. Football, start and finish time. There's seasons. Championship fighter, he's fighting everybody. Oh, they go a while. He might have to fight again for another 6, 7 months. In business, it's every day. Every day. It's like life. Every day, every day, every day. Now, you may take some times off and days off. I get it. but it's going to come back again, again, and again. And while you're taking times off in business, your competition is not. Dr. Teresa said, listen, 7-Eleven is open on President's Day, so am I. We're in financial services. Most banks are closed. Most people in financial services are done. They're off. They ain't doing nothing. But y'all are here. Does that give y'all a competitive edge when your competition is sleeping and y'all gonna be making phone calls? Who's gonna win? Them or you? I'm not telling you to take time off, but I'm telling you in business, it's 365 days. Somebody, whether it's you or not, somebody's always working. Are y'all catching me? And that's why you build a team to scale, because when you're off, hopefully somebody on your team is on. We were snowed in. I still got snow in my front yard. It's now 60 degrees yesterday and raining. I still got, from my driveway to the street, it's about 6 feet of snow. I had to shovel. Uncle Jock was on the face. Eric, what you doing? I said, man, I'm still trying to making my driveway a little wider. What? Yeah, I got 6 feet of snow from my driveway to the street. And the street is still 6 feet of snow. I still got to make a path. But guess what? I got business partners in Texas. They didn't have that. I got business partners in California. They didn't have that. I got business partners in Georgia. They didn't have that. They driving around, making deals, doing things. I'm still snowed in. See, that's what you want. You want your business that when you shut down, your business doesn't shut down. Look at Uncle Jock. He's been helping his wife. He's been off the grid. He hasn't been here on Crazy Conversation, but did the call stop? His business don't stop. He said, Eric, some of my business partners fall off the grid. But guess what? I got enough that when some falls off, my check still keeps coming. My business still keeps coming. So when I'm not here, my business keeps going. Are y'all with me? Who want a business that keeps going when you're not there?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That's the difference between being self-employed and running a business operation and running an enterprise. Self-employed is a business, but when you stop, your income stops. And you just got to pray to God every day that you are healthy and wise and able to run. And you got to run so freaking fast that you get ahead of the curve. So when you do take your foot off the gas, your bills don't catch up. Are y'all catching me? See, when it's just you by yourself, you got to run so fast, make so much money that when you do take a break, your bills don't catch up. And some of y'all got that Carl Lewis type of bills. Right? Y'all got that fast, that Sha'Carri Richardson bills. You're like, what? You didn't caught up to me already? I just got paid. The bills are caught up. What? Goodness gracious. Some of y'all, your bills are lapping you. You're like, man, you got that Jamaican track team bills. They're like, man, my bills done lap my pay. Anybody felt that before? You're like, hold on. I just got to put the money in the bank. Gone. Man, goodness gracious. I'm running a marathon. My bills over here sprinting without ever getting tired. So what am I saying? That's why you build a team sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. You can do it multiple different ways. But tune in tomorrow. I'm going to give you all the rest because I'm telling you, if you understand this, it's going to change your game. I gave y'all 3. The next 4, not tomorrow. I won't be here tomorrow. I may not be here tomorrow, so I'm going to ask for a substitute. Dr. Mark, I don't know if the financial prophet, I'm not sure if you're available, but how many of y'all would love to hear from Dr. Mark? Are you available, Dr. Mark, tomorrow?
Yes, I am. I'm available, Coach.
We're going to have Dr. Mark and Monique Pinckney, MBA. Can we do the Pinckneys tomorrow?
Pinckneys.
That's fine, Coach.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow we got the Pinckneys coming from GA. Monique on the first, Dr. Mark on the ones and twos, Pinckney on the ones and twos. Well, Troy, with that being said, I'm going to say back to you, sir.
Ooh. Oh, 1/2 of a master class, and you just got served by one of the best in the business. He don't miss. I'm trying to tell you, you're in the right place at the right time. And it's no cliche that the heavy hitters and winners come here. Well, folks, we're going to transition right now to what we refer to as the Annie Willie inspired recap or relay of the day. This is where you get to reflect in 1 minute or less your best takeaway from today's masterclass. Let's first give a big round of applause for the man that did it. Everybody's coach, Erik Robinson. Robinson. All right, let's go, folks. Who's up first? Who is in lane number one? Somebody, yes, we got her. Lady D. Freeman. She started it off early, and she gonna keep it going right now. Let's go, Miss D.
Okay, so what steps out to me the most is number two, the execution gap. The difference between what you do, what you know and what you do. That is vital. We already know what the play is. So are we executing that play? And that's so important. Because nothing can happen if you don't execute what you know. So that really reaches out to me as motivating me to do better, to do more. Thank you, Coach.
Woo, you hit it on the head. I don't even have to run a leg. You got it. We don't need to do no three-legged nothing. We're going to take the baton from you and we're going to pass it on to this phenomenal woman right here. We call her the MBA, your insurance and tax pro, Mrs. Monique Pinckney. Take it away.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Coach. Number one, you can't improve what you don't know. And that made me think about when you're driving in the car, you have your side mirrors, but a lot of times you have a blind spot. So if you don't have a coach or somebody, if you can't humble yourself and listen to a coach that might be able to see something that you can't see in that blind spot, you think you're doing what you're supposed to do. And so the perception gap is huge. Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thank you for bringing it into the zone. And before I forget this fella, we're gonna slide him in real quick. Mr. Waiver. He's waving his hand, waiting for the baton. So we're gonna put it in his hand and give it to him. And none other than the man who is the owner of the solar controllers, man called Money. Let's get it.
Thank you, brother. I'm glad you see me one time.
Yeah. Sometimes you be butting in line though and stuff, but I'm just saying, you can't do that in a real relay race. But we just want to make sure we get you on the track. Let's go.
I'm thinking something, man. It just made me think of something because I look for in my travels and study. The one thing it say is that I learned that I know what I learned. If you know better, you do better.
You do better.
You do better. That's but when I know something and I don't do it, that's a fault of me. That's me neglecting my duty. Everything in life, we pray on it, and also if you look at the Bible and the Quran, they are books of duty. It is your duty to do the best that you could be. That's your duty. It's not just trying to feel good, trying to make other people feel good for you, or you hear soft talk. That's why I like strong talk, because strong talk always get your butt moving. It always gets you moving. That's why people always say, "Tell me straight." They don't say, "Oh, just don't be soft to me. Don't worry about my feelings." When you hurt somebody, when somebody battle feeling up in you, that means that's the action. That's the motivation for the action to do something.
You got it.
Because it's your obligation to do your duty. That's all I wanted to say, brother.
Now that was running fast, little slow, but running fast. You got it in. I'm just saying. You threw in a cliche, which I said, hey, the heavy hitters and winners come here. It's not just a cliche, but you threw in a cliche as well. You sneaky, man. You sneaky with it. You're coming hard, but you're sneaky with it. I'm trying to say you know better, you do better. That's a cliche, but I'm going to let you have it this time because it's fitting the scene. So with that being said, we're going to take the baton from you and we're going to put it in the hands of none other than the man we call the financial prophet. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Dr. Mark, let's get it. Team captain.
Thank you this morning, Coach. Appreciate you. Number 3, the consistency gap. He said champions maintain a certain discipline to maintain what they do on a daily basis. Business is a cycle. You know, it's a process. And you said about mashing the gas. The All-Star game was on yesterday, and you can see why they All-Stars, because they consistent. I forgot how many shots Steph Curry shoots every day. I think it's over thousands of shots he shoots every day. He can shoot the ball so good he can close his eyes. That's how consistent he is. And I'm talking about 3-point shots with his eyes closed. I mean, how consistent we are in this process of what we do as business owners. I know for myself, it's a learning thing we had to do over and over and over, running the play every day, every day, every day. And guess what? We can close our eyes all the way to the bank account. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate this morning.
I think he just threw one of those Steph Curry full court length shots, with the Harlem Globetrotter style, when he just put that out there like that. Man, I seen him do that, and I was bewildered. I was like, whoa, this dude is sharp. That was off the fly too, man. All right. We're gonna give it now to none other than the super phenomenal educator that takes it all down. I know she keeps plenty nuggets, so we're gonna let her give out a couple of them right now. None other than Dr. Teresa O'Day.
Thank you, Troy.
You're welcome.
Yes, Eric. Oh my God. But 2 points here: perception gap and execution gap. Really. So with my experience here, I, as an educator, when I get partners, a lot of times they don't see themselves as being able to do this, but I see, because over 2 decades, I've seen all personalities, all type, just growing up and seeing what, it is when they come through. So I let them know. And oftentimes some discover that, yeah, you're right, and some don't. And the hard part of it is seeing them quit so soon and not even flexing. So that's something and then the execution gap. We got to be true to ourselves. Are we doing what we know needs to be done so that we can say, okay, we tried? And so everything is hard. So we got to choose our hard. Okay? Thank you.
Choose your hard. There you heard it. And there you have it from Mama OMG. Thank you.
By the way, great outfit. Great outfit. They're African, Afri-centric.
Alrighty now. Say that again.
Afrocentric. Your outfit is beautiful. I love it.
Thank you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, we do. Yeah. Thank you kindly. It is that every day. I'm trying to tell you. All right. And we're going to take that baton from you, Mama, and we're going to pass it on to none other than the Leo.
Okay. Since everybody has said what I wanted to say, I just got to put my hand down. If you haven't taken your test in 2 months, you're playing with this business.
Mm-hmm.
And I also wanted to say one more thing. Eric, I'm watching you on this camera. For the first time, I realized how much Isaiah looks like you. It was the structure of your mouth. I said, oh, I see Isaiah right there. I see it. And also the young man that won that slam dunking contest, I said, ooh, he looks like Isaiah a little bit too.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just saw it for the first time. Like, I told y'all that I watch people in the camera very closely, and it was just the structure of your jaw, and I see that slight dimple. I said, now I see how Isaiah looks like his dad. Okay, but that's it.
All right. There you have it, folks. You got it. We laid it down today, and now we get a chance to go back and say thank you to each and every one of you. We're going to start it off with none other than the phenomenal woman, our MBA insurance and tax pro that got that day started right. We talking about Mrs. this is Monique, ain't they? Yeah. That lady that helps you, get your house in order. We don't hate it. The MBA Insurance and Tax Pro. And then we go to each and every one of you experts that chimed in and participated on today, because we wouldn't be who we are without you here at Good Morning Experts. And then, without a shadow of a doubt, we got to give it to the man that laid it down. Brings you Coach Erik's play of the day each and every day. He don't miss. I'm trying to tell you. We're talking about none other than everybody's coach. Thank you to you for all that you bring to the table. And as always, well, I guess I could say me. And that recap relay inspired by none other than what we call it at? Well,
Annie Willie.
Annie Willie. Annie Willie, where's Annie been? We gotta call Annie Willie. Every village, we gotta check on Annie Willie. And with that being said, let me just say, you got your nuggets, you got everything you needed to take away for the day to help you grow your business. Well, let me just ask the question. What's next?
Drill it till you kill it.
Drill it till you kill it. There you have it. I'm Troy Gandy, your index of voice of inspiration, signing off from Good Morning Experts. Coach Erik, back to you.
Thank you, Troy. I was going to mention your outfit. That was Dr. 𝗍ecie. It was probably fitting that you did it, because with the Afrocentric, I think it was just fitting for you to say it. So, Village, check on Annie Willie. Dr. 𝗍ecie, let us know. Give us an Annie Willie recap. What's going on? Check on Annie Willie.
Yes.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Are you okay? Tell us that you're okay.
Today actually is Annie Willie's birthday.
Oh,
she's in Africa.
Happy birthday,
Today's her
Annie.
birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Annie.
I'll let her know you all wish her happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, we know you're okay, Annie. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all. Tonight, Team Huddle. In honor of President's Day, I know some people taking off, so go be with your families. Some of y'all will get a message. So don't go nowhere. If you don't, but no Team Huddle tonight at 7. I know it'll break your heart, but don't worry, because we're coming back with a training tomorrow, and then Wednesday, ladies, y'all know going to be. But some of y'all don't dance because you might get a message. So just letting y'all know, if you get a message, you got a message. All right? So yeah, Dr. Mark, don't be dancing. But for the rest of y'all, no Team Huddle tonight. So some of y'all don't go dancing. That's all I'm going to say. With that being said, we give you some dancing music, Dr. Mark. This is what you can dance to. DJ, get Dr. Mark some dancing music. He thought he was going out to dinner.
Get your green sheets. Everybody, get your green sheets.